Salaam alaykum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. It's your girl Sumaya and welcome back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, I don't know what brought you here, but thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe. It costs you absolutely nothing. So today, I know you guys can see the title of this video, and if you got here through a YouTube search or you found this in recommendations, then you probably saw the thumbnail and the title. But if you got here through a link, you saw just the title, but it's okay, you guys don't want to talk about today. Okay, so basically I'm just going to be reading out some tweets and I'll try to give instances so we can relate to those tweets. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so the first tweet we're going to be looking at here is from Islamic quotes. Bismillah Islamic quotes. It should be on your screen, and it says that the greatest thing that a friend can do for you is to bring you closer to Allah. Wow, I feel like this has so much meaning because I think it's something that everybody can relate to. Like, there's no loner in this world. Everybody has a friend, one way or the other, and every day of our lives we meet new people. Like, we interact. Everybody wants to socialize. Or maybe not everybody, but most people. But there's no way you're going to have friends. No matter what, you have friends. Okay, but the question here is, of what benefits is your friend to you? Like, what are you doing in your friend's life, or what is your friend doing in your life? Somebody must have impact, and somebody must be of positive influence, and that positive influence must, like, it must overshadow any kind of negative influence that wants to come in. Okay, so let me try to give an instance with something I can personally relate to. As a university student, I have friends in my department, in my faculty, in the hostel, just where everybody has friends in different places. We have different category of friends. But what kinds of friends should you be moving with? Like, people that you should be with all the time. You can actually talk to anybody. You can just be nice to everybody, be cool with everybody. When people talk to you, reply them in a very nice manner, let them see good in your character. But talking about people that are going to be moving with, people you're going to be spending like most of the hours of your day with, it should be people that would remind you of Allah, people that will bring closer to Allah. Because there's no point being with a friend and your consciousness will not exist again. Okay, let me say for example, you have a program, let me say a program or a lecture, whatever, from like 12 p.m. to about 2 p.m. And then the person that wants to hold the lecture is not around till like past 1. In that kind of situation, if you are with your Muslim brothers and sisters, somebody is going to remember that, okay, it's time for Salah. And the person will call other people's attention, like, guys, let's go and observe Salah. But for example, you are in the midst of people that, yeah, in the midst of non-Muslims, for example, or people that they don't take their Salah important, because some people are actually Muslims, but they don't even pray. So if you are in the midst of this kind of people, maybe you're having like a random discussion or you're on your phone or something, it may not quickly come to you that, okay, it's time for Salah. Like, you may not remember very easily, or even when you remember, it's very late. That's why it's very, very important that you are with people that people have the same kind of understanding, you have the same level of consciousness. Like, our consciousness level can never be the same, but like people who believe in performing your obligations at the right time. So it's really, really important that our friends should be people that would always bring us closer to Allah. Like, we have friends for different purposes. Some of our friends are there to serve as a shoulder for us to lean on when we have problems. Some of our friends are there for only academic purposes. Some of our friends are there for, let's say, literally everything in our life. But then you have to know what kind of friend is really important to you. You have to know what kind of person you want to be moving with. Like, you can't move with somebody that doesn't observe Salah from like morning till night. You probably remember your Salah to Zuri like 3 o'clock, actually like 5 o'clock. Except we are very, very personally conscious. But like, we are human beings, we can always forget. Like, we need to remind each other things. So that's why it's important for us to be among, like, to be in the fold of our Muslim brothers and sisters, so that somebody will remind the other people. So like, it's really, really important. Okay, so the other tweet here is by Allah Islam Quran. It should also be on your screen, and it says that pain makes you stronger, tears makes you braver, heartbreak makes you wiser, but only Allah Ta'ala keeps you going. Wow, this kind of complex. Well, let me just try to break it down the way I understand it. Okay, the first one is pain makes you stronger. In reality, pain actually makes a lot of people stronger because life is not a bed of roses. But everybody passes through stages. Like life is in stages. Let me just put it that way. Life is in stages. So and it, like you get a particular point in life where you realize that things will not always go smoothly, but like the first experience you would have that is going to like shake you or break you, it will actually cause a lot of pain. Like you probably have not experienced something so serious in your life, and the first time it happens to you, you feel like you are alone, you feel like this world is just a disaster, that kind of thing. But as time goes on, maybe you find people that talk to you to calm you down, or in the long run, you just move on with life. When something more serious affects you some other time in your life, it is easier for you to accept that reality. It's easier for you to understand that okay, this is actually how life is. Like everything is not going to be going smoothly. But the first time it happens to you, you feel extremely weak. And then as time goes on, just realize that things will always change. Like nothing is static, things will always change. So I think pain actually makes people stronger. Like the more you experience certain situations in your life, it doesn't have to be something terrible, but something that actually affects you internally. The more you experience more of them, the more you feel stronger, like to be able to overcome your challenges. Okay, so the next one says that tears makes you braver. Well, I'm not sure everybody can relate to this because not everybody actually cries. I don't mean like I don't know if there's someone that has not cried before, but not everybody actually shed tears over very little things. But if there's somebody that knows that shedding tears can help you relieve so much pain, I think just be yourself. Because some people make it seem like when you're crying, you're weak or something like that. Especially for the males, there's this stereotype of as a guy, you should not cry and stuff like that. Personally, I just feel if you're that kind of person that when you have problems, crying helps you to release your pain. Like it helps you to relieve some kind of burden off yourself. So if you're that kind of person, just be yourself. Don't try to be who you are not. Don't because of people are saying that if you cry you are weak, then try to hold everything in. If you know that you actually feel better when you cry, just do it. You don't necessarily have to cry when people are like it's not even advisable. You can cry on your own when you're on your bed or something like that. It actually helps a lot of people. Personally, I can say that it helps me like when I'm sad, crying makes me feel better. Like I don't know, I just feel like I poured out that pain somehow. So it doesn't apply to everybody, but a good number of people cry over very little things. So I think if you're the kind of person that cries, just be yourself. Don't try to be stronger than who you are. Okay, so the next one says that heartbreak makes you wiser. Like I don't know, but okay, let me first say that heartbreak here doesn't necessarily mean the other person is a bad person, or maybe it's something that happened between a male and a female. No, it can happen in any form, and it can happen between any kind of like between just friends. Because I think what actually causes heartbreak is we expect too much, not like too much per se, but maybe what the other person is not willing to give is what we are expecting. Sometimes in friendship or in any kind of relationship, we give people so much love. Like let's say you're someone that is very, very emotional, like you care so much for people, and then you expect the same kind of thing from others. It's not going to happen all of the time because not everybody is like you. Not everybody invests so much of their love into friendship. So if you're that kind of person that you pour out all the love inside you into your friendship, and then the person that you are a friend doesn't even feel the same way. Not like they don't care about you, but they don't take it as serious as that. In the end, you just feel heartbroken because maybe you expected something from them and it just didn't come out fine. So a lot of things happen like that. But just to like, I feel in a way we can use to like reduce how our hearts can break is just don't expect too much from people. Like don't expect too much. I know everybody wants to feel like I'm important to my friend because my friend is important to me, so I should be important to my friend too. Like it is normal, we are human beings, but just try to limit your expectations and have the thought that anything can happen at any time. Like no matter how much somebody means a lot to you, have it at the back of your mind that something can happen someday and things are going to change. So like it's not going to affect you so much if the person breaks your heart in the end. And it's not every time people break your heart intentionally. Sometimes people have to move on with their life. Like everybody is busy. So don't actually Don't assume everything that maybe somebody just left you. Like, don't always assume that people are bad because they left you. Everybody has things that they're battling with. You may be heartbroken, and then the person that broke your heart, according to you, is actually not at fault because they have stuff that they're dealing with too. So just don't expect too much from anybody because we all have our lives to live. And then finally, it says that, but only Allah keeps you going. Okay, yeah. Like Allah is the final resort. Like all in all, it's just summing up the whole message. Allah is the final resort. I think I've come to realize this in a lot of times. I've come to realize this. Like I keep realizing it over and over again that Allah is the final resort. Because when you put your hopes in people, I don't know, it just gets shattered in the end. I'm not saying we cannot help each other as human beings, but like we are human beings. Like, do you get it? We are human beings. We make mistakes. Like nobody is perfect. Allah is the only one that is there for you 24/7. Nobody will have your time 24/7. Nobody is going to want to listen to you all the time. Allah is the final resort. When you're in pain, when you're in happiness, Allah is the final resort. When nobody is there for you, it's only Allah that is waiting for you. That's just the message from this tweet. And the final one I have here is actually like an advice from somebody. It's from Mrs. Aisha Dahir. It is being on your screen too. She said that start doing this thing when you listen to a surah with its translation every night before you sleep. Especially if you struggle with sleeping. It helps you wind down and you look forward to that time where it's just you and Allah's words. It doesn't have to be a full surah. Well, I think it's a very good advice. So if you're struggling with sleeping, like some people don't sleep early, they can be on their bed for like 2-3 hours and they're not able to sleep. So if you struggle with sleeping, you can give this a try. It's just an advice from somebody, and I think anybody can try it actually. Whether you struggle with sleeping or not, you can just try it. Try it one night. Listen to a surah with its translation, like try to think over it, and as time goes on, you start to look forward to that time of the night where it's just only you and Allah's words, or let me say when it's just only you and Allah. So and it doesn't have to be a full surah. You can just take a page or half a page, listen to it with the translation. It helps. I don't know. It's not like I've tried it, but I believe it's going to help. At least it's the last words you're listening to. Okay, so I think that is all for today. If you guys want to see more of this kind of videos, if you want me to talk about more tweets in my videos, just leave it down in the comment below. I'm going to do it. And if there's something you want me to show on this channel, to leave it in the comments. I'll try to do it. I'll try to do what you guys want to see. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe to this channel. Like I said, it costs you absolutely nothing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching to the end, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.